Hi, this is Chris Mazzara, and welcome to 30-Second Essentials. I have a lot to share with you. Essentially, this is the second part in a 3-part educational curriculum, which comprises of 30-second sponsoring, 30-second essentials, and 30-second masters. So you are learning the bulk of the information that helps to get you from a brand new distributor all the way to the professional ranks where you're making the high 6 and 7-figure income. So all the strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you throughout the next couple of weeks are strategies that I use or have used in my business successfully. And I believe that these are the essential strategies that everyone should use in their business for generating leads and generating sales for their home-based business opportunities. So this course will go over the 15 essential strategies, like I said, that I use in my business. And this course is a huge overview. We're going to be talking in depth about around 45 minutes to an hour on each strategy. But in some cases, each lesson in each strategy could be its own course, and in most cases, it is. It's impossible to learn everything there is to know about article marketing and video marketing and pay-per-click advertising, et cetera, et cetera. It's impossible to learn all of that in essentially an 8-week course. There are 8-week courses alone just on those specific topics, but I'm going to give you an overview on these strategies and to show you how I've used them in my business. And if you want to continue your education, I'm going to show you the people that I learned these strategies from. So what's really important about 30-Second Essentials is that all of these strategies exist in general for offline and online marketing, but I'm going to show you how they specifically apply to the home-based business world, because you can use pay-per-click advertising to sell plants for your online plant store, but that's really not going to tap into the specifics and the psychology that a specific pay-per-click campaign needs in order to attract home-based business leads and customers. So we're going to do 2 strategies a week for the next 8 weeks. And if you think that, well, 2 times 8, that's 16 strategies, Chris, and there's only 15. Well, maybe I'll sneak in a 16th bonus strategy in the last week for hanging in there. So why time release the course? We've experienced over the past couple of years with our customers that if we share the information, especially in a course of this magnitude, where there's so much information, if we share it little by little, the information actually gets applied. People are able to take action on the information because they're learning for an hour or 2 each week. Then they have an entire 6 or 7 days to apply what they've learned until they learn something new. If I were to put on hours and hours, we're probably talking the ballpark of around 16 to 20 hours of online video information. If I were to give you that all in one shot, for most people that would be extremely overwhelming, and they'd barely listen to anything, and they definitely wouldn't take action. And I found myself that I've been able to apply the information that I've learned in courses that have been time released, just giving me a little bit each week for a certain amount of weeks. So that's why we time release the course. We want people to be able to have the time to implement the strategies that we're teaching and also not get too overwhelmed with 20 hours of video information. So on to essential strategy number 1, which is lead generation company. Now, why is this strategy number 1? Why is this essential strategy number 1? And the answer is that this strategy, out of all of the strategies that are used, now not including the 15 essential strategies that you're going to learn, but the strategies that are used for building home-based businesses, I believe that this is the most important strategy, and I believe it for 2 reasons. Now, I'm going to get back to those 2 reasons. I need to tell you a little bit of a backstory of my belief of what creates success, consistent long-term success in the home-based business world. Now, there's 2 skill sets that are really important. Your own personal skill set, what you know and what you bring to the table, and the skills that the people you bring into your business are able to learn and apply. Now, usually those 2 skill sets are very, very different. If you become a pay-per-click master and you can put all these pay-per-click ads all over the internet and generate a bunch of leads and a bunch of sales and sponsor a bunch of people into your business, that's fantastic. But if you're not able to adequately transfer your skill set to the people that are joining your business, you're not really doing them justice. And you're going to have a lot of attrition in your business, a lot of people getting in and then leaving. And unless you're sponsoring high numbers for a long time, you're really not going to experience that sustained and predictable growth that having the bulk of your distributors in your business become successful can bring you. So why I believe that the lead generation company idea and having someone else generate, contact, and sponsor leads for you is the most important strategy is that it's something that you can do, and it's something that any new distributor that you sponsor into your business can do. Pay-per-click advertising, all of these strategies that you're going to learn are not extremely difficult, but they're not easy. If we're talking about blog marketing, some people aren't good writers. Some people don't know how to communicate what's in their mind and be able to put it on paper or be able to put it on a website or a blog. They just don't feel like doing that, or creating articles or making videos or doing any of the other strategies that we're going to talk about. So what is one thing that anybody can do? Anybody can go onto a website and pick up a lead package. Anybody can go to Online Marketing Dream Team and get a sales closer to contact and sponsor the leads into their business. Now you may say, oh my God, this is like a done for you system. A person doesn't really have to do anything. And in one respect, that's true. But there's a lot of multi-millionaire home-based business owners that have the exact same setup where they have either leads generated for them or they purchase leads, and they have a team of people contacting and sponsoring leads into their business on a daily basis. I know I've been paid a lot of money over the past couple of years to set up these exact situations and business structures for these multi-millionaire home-based business owners. So once I was doing that for a while, and I thought like, okay, how can I make this affordable, for people that are just starting out in the business, hence 30-second sponsoring. Now, some people say, okay, well, this is lazy and you're not really helping the new distributor to develop themselves and to get personal skills and business skills in order to really become a true home-based business entrepreneur. And why I feel that assertion is wrong, it's actually dead wrong, is that I really understand the mindset of the new distributor joining network marketing and direct sales businesses because I've been prospecting them on the phone for many years. I've talked to hundreds, if not thousands, probably thousands of prospects on the phone for many years, and I really started to understand their fears, their doubts, and their concerns when they're starting a home-based business for the first time. And especially where we are in the global economy, and I'm from the United States, so I'm very familiar with what's going on in the United States. We have a lot of people moving away from working for someone else to working for themselves. So there's been this consistent migration for the past 20 years into the home-based business world. I wish I had a chart on that. Let me pause this for a second and let me see if I can get something for you. Hold on. So talk about spontaneity. I just created a bunch of new slides for you. So as you can see, this is the global Salesforce statistics in millions of people from 1998 to 2008. And these statistics are available online. I'll show you where in a second. But just look, from 1998 to 2008, we've gone from about 33.5 million people to 65 million people. And I heard that the numbers in 2009, 2010 are supposed to be well over 70 million people. So in a 10-year period, we've had a doubling of the global sales force in home-based businesses. Now, this is the Direct Selling Association. This is actually the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations. So there's DSAs, direct selling associations, in countries all over the world, and they measure the amount of people that are in direct sales businesses and network marketing businesses. So that's a stat. Forget what I'm saying, forget my opinion on the matter, but this is a fact. So you can see that there definitely is a movement into this industry. And the global retail sales have gone from, now the important thing about the stat is you got to understand the numbers. We're talking in billions of dollars, billions of US dollars. In a 10-year period, we've gone from 81, almost 82 million to 82 billion to 114 billion. So we're talking about almost $40 billion more of global retail sales happening in a 10-year period. This is definitely a movement and a trend that is going to continue well into our future, probably for the rest of our lifetimes, as more people become empowered and use the internet and use different methods to be in business for themselves. So you can go to the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations.org, and that's where those charts are from. To view the rest of the videos in this training series, simply go to www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com. Again, that's www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com.